Hello and welcome back. I just want to finish working on this a bit, and then I think I need a tree farm because I find I keep running out of wood, and I want something a bit more better than just the, random tree choppiness and planting that I've been doing. Oh, very noisy for a cow. So, let's just whack a roof on here first thing. And then we'll have to actually get to the redstoning that this thing needs. So, I just need a way up to the roof. Big pile of dirt should do it. Oak leaves, jungle leaves. Oh, you're very noisy. I have to make sure my voice is louder than that when it comes to the recording. So I have a little design in mind. Get rid of these torches. Actually, those ones can stay. Just turn my headphones down a bit. There we go. Ooh, hit the mouse. But those ones will go away. That one goes away. Those two stay. So this shouldn't take me too long. Now, some people have wondered how that third-person recording came in the last game. I have a mod in called Camera Studio. Here it is, Camera Studio version 2.5. And I've also added this optional extra it's got, which means it can actually record as well. So if I press O, I just thought I'd talk you through this a bit. I get some little options I can do. How best to demonstrate this? What you're doing is you're setting camera positions. Okay, sorry, I just had to dig out my crib sheet, which actually tells me how to use this thing. So, oops, there we go. So let's say that I want to set it up to record me as I build this roof. The first thing I need to do is actually get into the positions that I want to be in. I've got to set camera angles on things. So if I go up a bit, and then I travel out this way, okay, and say that I want it to start here, looking in this direction. So I just go here, type cam P, and it's registered this as the first point. Don't worry, this dirt won't be here. Wonderful weather. I'll then register a second point, obviously. Now you have to make sure that the path which will travel between the points won't go through any solid objects or whatever, because that can mess things up. So let's say I want it to be here. So again, I just got to do cam P, and because I didn't specify a number, it's automatically registered point 2 or P2. And let's say we'll finish off. Let's go up here and back quite a ways, because hopefully by this point I'll have finished or almost finished building the roof. So you want to get a reasonable look at it. I'm going to do cam P again. Right, so that's the third one. Now I will get rid of the dirt. Okay. So what I can do is I can give that a quick test. Just get outside, because again it has to have an unblocked path. So if I just do that, I can just do cam start and let's say 10-second test. Oh, no. I've got third person turned on already. Didn't mean to do that. So, let me go into the camera third person and turn this off. Video record. Okay, so I've turned third person view off, so this time if I redo that, we'll actually see it from the point of view. So this is what's going to be recorded. Ooh, and it will drop me down to the ground at the end. Now, one of the problems there was it really wasn't looking at the roof for a lot of it. So what I want to do is set a target point. I want it so throughout the entire run it will always look down at the centre at about the height of the roof. So about here. So what I do is I set this as the target. Cam target. Now what that's done is told it that throughout all the points of that path it will always look at this exact point. Again, let's just get outside and we'll see that. This time you'll see it's turning to face down a lot more as we go around. Oops, so I'm happier with that. And now I go options. Now this time I want the camera third person to be on. Now what this means is that that path we just had is perfect if, say, someone else is doing the building. But because I'm the one doing the building, I want it so this will create a pseudo me in the world that was going to fly around and do the actual recording. So by turning on the camera third person view and this, then sorry, I'm just trying to remember. Yeah, it's mainly here, and then I think it's video speed is the thing. Now, this is how much time compression there's going to be. So if I do that, then if I record for 30 minutes, it will actually only end up as 3 minutes of recording. And so that's how I did it. So that's what I'm going to do now as I finish the roof. I don't think it's going to take me 30 minutes to do, but I'll leave it as a video speed times 10. If you can see, you mouse over this stuff and most of it's got help information that pops up. Like so, but it's a brilliant mod, which lets me make these things a lot more interesting for you to see. So I think with that turned on, video FPS, this is if you're recording your own point of view, I think. If you go cam third person, then it's sort of automatic. So I'm going to finish the roof because it's raining and we don't want our chickens to get wet. There we go. I got delayed a bit because I ran out of jungle leaves, and then I got confused a bit because the jungle leaves I was getting from there, and they do all look the same, are for some reason being labelled as oak leaves. Don't know why that is, but there you go. I'll get rid of that in a bit. That big ugly thing. So here we go. Let's ender pearl down. There we go. I've got to get rid of those little bits of dirt, obviously. But it's just a nice, open, airy roof. Because I want to keep the rain off the chickens, but I don't want them to feel like they're enclosed. That's going to be awkward to get. I'm probably going to have to pillar up. I daren't use any of my high-speed tools, because if I did that, I'd probably destroy half the roof. So let me just clear up a bit. Okay, so now for this bit. So the idea is that this is going to be a central walkway, and I'm going to put the half slabs down on there so the chickens won't be able to get out of the two halves. Those holes are going to be filled with dispensers, which at the push of a button will release water for a few seconds and then turn the water off again. Or I might just make it a lever to start with. Hello, there's already a chicken in here. So I've already made 8 dispensers, 8 buckets of water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got a lot of redstone. I've got cobblestone and sticks for levers. So I just have to put these dispensers in, and then we'll start thinking about the redstone. Yeah, you might want to get your head out of there. Okay, let's put in the buckets of water and grab the redstone and everything else. Okay. I also don't like how this stair is currently looking. I don't like the way those things don't join together. I've got plenty of jungle wood now. There we go. That's lots of jungle wood half slabs. I think it'll look better if I do this. Put that there. And basically, if I add a half slab to the upper part of the underside of each one, then it'll look like it's actually a structure which could be standing. There we go, that sort of gives a nice slimline staircase that I can run up. Oh, it's the chicken coming out of there. I won't bother blocking that off for the moment. Okay, buckets of water in these things. I've worked out, and those 4 should give me a full coverage of water flowing. Okay, so the idea is that the water will flow and push the eggs into a trench that's going to be underneath this raised walkway. But because this is only a half slab height, eggs will go under, but chickens and baby chicks won't. And I tested that in a test world. So obviously we need a trench down here. Okay, You were just going to keep annoying me, so, you know, you had to die. Let's make this at least 2 down. I've got some jungle wood on me. Let's do that so it looks nicer. Do the same on the other side. Oh no, it's already there on that side. Bit of dirt. Okay, and the idea is that the eggs and that are meant to come out here under the stairs. So that height is okay. I think a little lower. Probably don't want it any lower than that. I think this is probably about the right height. So how long is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. More than a single water stream. So I need some ice, water, and another sign. I'll just go make that quickly. Okay, so I don't have any ice. So we're going to have to go to the ice cave. I've been doing a little bit of decorating. What do you think? I quite like it. So, the ice tray. Did I say ice cave? I meant ice tray. Well, it's not as good as Etho's ice tray. It's just a place where I have some ice. So hopefully, there we go. Take that. Wow, take the river there. Hopefully, I won't crash the boat too often. Ah, what was that for? Okay, this boat is being very twitchy. I mean, boats used to work better than this. Wow. That was just completely rubbish. Okay. I'm just going to have to go on foot. Added some dirt blocks because apparently that helps things freeze over quicker. Twiddle my thumbs. Probably good enough for my purposes. Just want to get 30, just because it's a nice round number. I'll get some ice from over there on the way. Here we go, 30. Back to the base. Okay. This should do. So, I want it to come out at this level, so dig out a layer of dirt and I will turn it into ice. I think I probably want to line all of it in wood as well, just for completeness sake and safety's sake. Okay, so I've got myself a nice solid wooden collection chamber now. I just realised if I'm going to have ice, I have to actually get rid of these torches because otherwise they'll melt the ice. So it should be okay because there's going to be water and signs and all sorts of stuff like that here. So first we put a layer of ice. This means that the items will move nice and quickly and it means that they can bridge the gap because the water will only go 8. Now normally what you used to have to do was make sure you sort of headed downhill every time you wanted to continue after 8, but now you just have to put a sign, an ice, and the items will slide past nicely. So I've got my signs, so count out 8. Actually I don't need to count, do I? I can just put the water down. I need one more bucket of water. So these signs are to stop the next stream of water from flowing backwards. And then I think I probably want some signs here to stop the water from escaping. So, 2 more buckets of water. I know I could probably get away with just the 1, but I want it to be nice and even. There we go. So that's where my eggs will shoot out. So now all I've got to do is worry about the redstone. Some cobblestone. Hang on to the wood. Relatively simple circuit. I'll have a redstone lever somewhere. Here perhaps. Cobblestone stick lever. So I could just come along and say, give me eggs. Maybe there. Nope. Here. So that's where I'll take my signal from. I think it's low enough that it's beneath the ice. So, what's the coordinate on this? A Y of 63. Maybe we'll leave that on. So I go in here, go by one of these guys, and we'll dig down to a Y of 63. Let's just take a look. So that's the level of the ice, so it's pretty close. I might have to go down a little bit more, otherwise I'll be disrupting that wood. Let's dig out here. Yeah, I can just do this, can't I? Oops, did not mean to actually get rid of that redstone. Nope, did not mean to do that. Meant to do this. Obviously, these things will only stretch 16. Be more careful in my placement. But I can add repeaters as needed. Actually, it does want to be a button, doesn't it? Not a lever. Because I need 2 pulses. The first pulse will make it drop the bucket, and the second pulse will make it take the bucket back. So I do need a button. Okay, I'll use the lever for now because it will tell me how far the signal will go. So if I had a block with a torch on top, so block, torch, block, torch. And a redstone torch there if it came on, so if necessary I can stick an inverter somewhere into this circuit. I think this is how to do it. So, if you excuse me while I get this wiring done. Wow, that just scared the life out of me. I've never actually seen a bat before. Hello. Hello. You annoyingly squeaky thing. This is just a cave that I dug into beneath the thing. I thought I'd take the opportunity to light it up a bit. Maybe that's why I've been hearing this squeaking all this time. I thought it was baby chicks, but it's not. It's these guys. You don't get anything if you kill them, do you? Ooh, you get a fun noise. But that's it. Okay. Probably annoyed them enough by lighting the cave up. I don't think this cave leads anywhere. Should help stop the random zombie noises that I was always hearing as I was walking around here, I think. Getting the worst luck with the weather right now. It's night time, I'll try and sleep. Nope, it's not night time. Bah. Okay, so I just needed 2 repeaters to help the signal stretch all the way. Oh, I needed a button as well, didn't I? Oh, the spiders are probably in the spider trap, aren't they? I've been collecting wool, basic white wool, and dyes and stuff, ready to do the pixel art. I'm also shearing the sheep a lot. So, I've been sat here collecting string. Smooth stone for buttons. They've changed the recipe, haven't they? So it's just like a single thing now. Now, okay, I could make it so the signal from the button deploys the water, then it goes through like a delay circuit and brings it back, but I think it's just as easy to hit the button twice. I don't want it to activate when I press this. Okay. I thought by knocking it, it might turn it on. So I can actually have a button there and there. It's not going to matter which. So I've got the redstone set up. So there's a torch there and a torch there. And that wooden block is just below the dispenser. So because these torches are on, that torch is off, meaning there's no signal going to the dispensers. When I press the button, these torches will turn off, those torches will turn on, and the dispenser will deploy the water. And then the button will reset and the signal will go off. Then when I press the button a second time, the dispensers should retract the water. So the signal seems to go fine to here. It just needs a bit of help going a bit further. So I'll just do that on both sides. There we go. That should be all that's needed. On this side the blocks are wood because that bit of the wall is visible from the outside. On this side it's cobble because that's buried in a hill. So it's all well lit up. Dirt. To help stop accidental water spills, I want to add some extra layers of dirt there. Otherwise something might break through and wash away all the redstone. So we'll do that. That's well lit. And this will make only one high, so nothing can spawn there. Like so. Do the same here. Have a finish off out here. Dirt, I think. Got plenty of that, so I can just fill in the gaps like so. And that should be it. So we can run a test. Let's fill that in. So let's just scatter some dirt about. This will simulate the eggs. So it should be dum-de-dum, I want some eggs. I come up, hit a button. The dispensers should have released the water. There we go. All the dirt is flowing to me at nice high speeds. Is that all of it? I think so. And if I press the button again, the water goes away. Okay. It's nothing innovative, nothing overly complex, but it does the job. So now all I've got to do is get it full of chickens. Easiest way to do that, I think, is just to lob loads of eggs in. So let's get back to the base, where I think I've got a supply of eggs. Getting plenty of XP from my slime farm. Just basically every now and then, because I'm working in the area, the slimes build up. And I get to do that. Eggs. I've got lots of other stuff on me. Let's just dump that first. Okay, well it's definitely night time now, so I'm going to sleep through the night. Hopefully the rain will go away. Oh, it's almost dawn anyway. Yeah, I've positioned clocks about the place. I quite like them. Ah. Oh, it's so much quieter. That's what really annoys me about the rain, is just the noise. Okay. Right, so that was 32 in that direction. Looks like we're a lot less lucky going this way. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there's only 2 less on this side. It doesn't have to be exact. Okay, now the idea is that the chickens will be in here. So I'm afraid the chickens that are out here are about to have a bad day. A very bad day. Got to get myself a sword with a flame on it, so it'll cook my food at the same time as I kill them. And that'll open up this land to be something else. I think that was the adult chicken that was attracting all the chicks. Right, so any other chickens anywhere else will not survive. That experience orb is just going to glitch and rotate around my head all the time now, isn't it? I still don't have any carrots. Now, I'd AFK'd by a zombie spawner, which I'd turned into a lava blade. If I show that to you. Oops, that was the wrong way, but... Thing with ender pearls is you get very lazy. So if you remember, I mentioned there was a zombie spawner down here. So I set it up as a simple lava blade, just to kill loads and loads of zombies. And I waited here, AFK, for hours and hours and hours, trying to get myself a carrot. But it turns out that in order to get a carrot, you have to actually kill the zombies yourself. So I'm going to have to modify this to drop them far enough that they, that they become one punch kills. Which is why this is all lit up right now to deactivate it. It was just a simple water, drew them down there, and then into the lava blade. I think that's it for today. So as I said, I want to work on a tree farm. Probably build that at the surface somewhere. I'm not quite sure where. Let's have a quick survey of the land. Oh, you've frozen again. There we go. Sometimes it keeps working, other times it fails. Oh yeah, lost a bit of glass there, didn't I? Because I was growing jungle trees right down there in order to get the wood for that. That looks lopsided, doesn't it? It isn't, but it looks lopsided. I might have to redesign the roof. Something wrong with that. It's not looking as good as I hoped. Anyway, and the jungle tree broke the glass. So, where could... a tree farm, I think, could go here. There, perhaps? Okay, I've actually got my impromptu tree farm there. So... I want something a bit better organised, something that means the trees are of a controlled height, so they're easy to harvest, and something that will automatically collect the saplings for me. You know, put them all in one place, so I don't have to run around. So I've been doing a bit of remodelling. You may have noticed. Ooh, new sound effect. I like it. So I changed this so it matched here. Continued this down, dug it round, and I'm making myself a big room with 4 more passages leading out of it. This is the ladder from the slime farm. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with this room. It might be expanded storage. You know, because there's a lot more items in the game now. I mean, those are fine for the blocks, but when it comes to other stuff, you know, I'm just sort of mixing them in like that. And wooden items get mixed in like that, and so on. And it's a bit messy. I might need to have a better organised storage system. So let's just... I doubt the chickens have grown, but let's end up by taking a look at our chickens. Oh, good shot. I'm getting better. So we can keep an eye on them. Oh, and for anyone who thinks that they might get washed away by the water, let me just demonstrate that they won't. See? They won't fit under. So, that's my design for a chicken house. Reasonable. And I can breed them from up here as well. Like I've got, you know, if I've got seeds, if I had more than this one seed, then I could, you know, increase the number of chickens which are in here. So, plenty of eggs. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.